Melinda. Hello to the people on the replay. How are you? To anyone who's watching on the replay, how you doing? How are ya? How's your weekend? Please tell me you're not here because you're doing something fantabulous. That's all that matters, that you're doing something fantabulous. Hi, Miss Andrea. How are you? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? I'm trying to clean up my very messy desk. Oh, I got stuff everywhere. And it's a big old mess up in here. How's your weekend going? What you doing? Hi, Miss Lorinda. How are you, darling? How's your weekend? What are you at? How's you going, buddy? What are you at today? You know, I had a day I did nothing, like nothing. And I have so much to do, and I did nothing. Hi, Karina. How are you? You're here and you're early. I don't think I came on until like 2 minutes after 8 because I brought my stuff out, and then I went, oh, maybe I should go pee, and I sat down on a toilet waiting for the pee to come. And so there was no pee. So that was a waste. Oh. What are you doing over here? What a mess I got on this desk. I tried to put on lashes today. So my eyes look a little bit weird. I tried to put on lashes, and I made a video. But I want to try to figure out how to edit that if I ever get time. Well, see, here's the thing. I had time. I did nothing today. It was not a productive day whatsoever. You know what I did? Well, because Ontario is going in stage 3 on the 16th. Hooray, Mom's coming. So she's coming in August. I think either the first or second week in August she's coming. And the borders, well, if you got your 2 vaccinations, I think you can cross the border now. He doesn't know anything about YouTube editing. I have asked him, Lorinda. I've asked my daughters. And I've been watching videos and stuff. I just got to plug in my phone into my laptop and watch some videos and do it myself, right? Like, you know, and I've just been procrastinating for 4 years. But I've been looking at more and more videos anyways, and there's some programs that you get that really helps and stuff. So I have to do it. Like, I just have to do it. So I made a video today, and I was going to try to do that. But now tomorrow, we're going to Wet n Wild for the first time because that's open, which we're a little bit disappointed. And I'm trying to see if we can get a refund on our season passes because we bought season passes before COVID, right? And we're trying to get a refund because the one place that we go in at Wet, it's you like them unedited, yeah, because you know the goofiness. You too, Lorinda. You watched my video from earlier this week. You always thought I was younger, but oh, you turned 47 this year as well. I'll be 37, 47 on Thursday. I think Thursday's the 15th. I can't remember what I was saying now. Can't remember. Oh, so, swallow. I was looking into timeshare promotions, right? Because we've been on a few. Like we had, I think I mentioned this before, a cheap trip to Florida. We stayed at the Orange Lake Resort. I think that's what it was called in Florida. We did a timeshare. Like we're really good at these timeshare meetings. And, you know, when you sign up for a timeshare, it says on the bottom of the contract in the fine print that you have to stay for 90 minutes minimum before you can leave. They say it's going to be over 90 minutes. And if you want to get, you know, you go to a timeshare meeting, sometimes you get the whole trip for $99 and they might give you like an extra $100 or something like that, right? After the meeting. And in the fine print, it'll say that usually it's 90 minutes. Set your clock for 90 minutes. When 90 minutes is up, you say, okay, thank you so much for your time. My 90 minutes is up and that's all I have to be here for. And you walk away. They can't like drag you by the hair to head and tell you to sit down, right? But Ian and I are pretty good with these timeshare thingies. So that's what I spent the last few hours doing, because Mom called and I had no idea it was open. Like, we're opening on the 16th. Well, not opening on the 16th, but going to stage 3 on the 16th. And you can cross the border if you got your 2 vaccinations. I'm sitting on a chair. This is my background. I'm actually sitting on a chair here. Hi, Ruth. Yeah, Mom's really happy. So I was talking to her today, and I said, well, everyone's passport is good to go, right? So, like, if we go to Niagara Falls, we can walk across the border. I just want to go across the flipping border. That's it. I just want to go across the border. Door 47, you know, I just feel like my boobs are sagging more. My vagina's getting drier. You know, it's just more of stuff that you don't want to happen, really. So then I was looking into timeshare stuff, but there's not a lot of there's a lot of timeshare promotions, don't get me wrong, and they're great, but it's such a long drive. So I was looking to see if I can find something within 6-hour drive of Toronto, because Ian doesn't want to drive to Georgia. He didn't want to drive to South Carolina. He wanted to drive to Florida, right? We've already done Florida and South Carolina. We went to Myrtle Beach. And there's one in Virginia. And there's one in Tennessee. But there's like legit no timeshares before there. So that's what I was looking the last 4 hours to try to find something that was closer, you know, like within a 6-hour drive. You go and stay 3 nights and 4 days for $99. And you just, you know, a nice, beautiful resort. It's got a pool and stuff. And all you got to do is go to a meeting for 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I was, that's some intense information. Yep. Well, you know what? I think this information, Skinny Door, should be on the internet, because there's so much stuff that women don't know what happens after they hit 40, and it's like a big slap in the face. So people should be talking about it more. Hi, Miss Janet. So that's what I was searching for the last few hours, because that's legit. Like, the only way that we can travel, it's so much cheaper if, you know, we can get there that way, right? So much cheaper. Like, the 2 vacations we took, the one in Myrtle Beach and the Florida one, I mean, God, it was to stay in this beautiful condo for, I think we always add an extra night or two. Probably cost us a couple $100, if that, you know. And we always went to the meeting. We got like $100 gift card back from one, and then we got another $150 back from the other. No, I think it was $250, because I had to put $250 down on the Florida one, and then after the meeting, they gave us a $250 back, and that was in cash. So that was, I think, for the Florida one, we ended up staying for like 7 or 8 nights, and I think I ended up paying $200. That was it, right? So that's what I was trying to do, to find something like that. Oh, yeah, you can't relate, Skinny Door. But everything's got to drive, and, you know, Ian does a drive by himself, and he's good, you know, he don't complain that much, right? But I don't know if he's going to want to do the drive again. Okay, I'm just reading here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything. You're 46 next month, Ruth? Yeah, it's all downhill. All downhill. I'm telling you. When I hit 40, it's like it just kind of went downhill. My eyes started to go, and then everything else. Yes, we are a tight-knit group, that's for sure. You always wanted a second kid, and you gave up at 40, but you secretly wish to have an oopsie baby. You no longer wish for an oopsie baby. Yeah. There was some points when I wanted to try again for a boy, but I'm like, girl, no. Like, you know, now when I went to the dentist on Friday, they're like, is there any chance you could be pregnant? I'm like, God, no. Not a chance. If I were, nobody would know. That's the way I look at it. But, yeah, I used to wish to have a son. Well, I got my nephew. My nephew's my son. You know, he's been with me since he was young. So he's my boy. You're 21 next month? Well, happy early birthday. You're legal in the States next month. Janet, you're 65 next month. You can't believe that because your mind is still 25. Right? You know, like our mind is still young, but the body is just not. Every time you get asked that at the doctor, yeah, right, Lorinda? You should. What happens in your 60s is not good. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the 60s. Good Lord, if the 40s is beating me up, I can imagine what the 50s and the 60s and 70s are like. Um, yeah, that's how you want to be at 65, Karina. And Lorena's going to be 56 next month. There's a lot of summer babies here. A lot of people got birthdays in the summertime. We got some cancers in the audience. I might play with some lashes, I think, today. That's what I might do. I got a little bit of a headache. I had to take in, took a ibuprofen and put some Tiger Balm on my temple because I got a little bit of a headache. The only thing good so far is you don't give a flip. Well, you know what? And that isn't that true, though. You know, when I hit my 40s, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are like that too, hit the 40s and you just don't care anymore. Like, you don't care what people think of you. You don't really care, you know, your body. I'm hope some people, anyways. I know there's some people out there who still stress 40 and older if they're, you know, skinny and all that crap. But I think most people after they're 40, most women, not all, but most women are like, hey, if I gain 10 pounds, I gain 10 pounds. If I gain 50 pounds, I gain 50 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, there's just so much more going on in your mind than to have to worry about what, you know, the magazines think you should be, right? And you just don't care. Like, you know, you say what you want within reason. You know what I mean? Um, and you just know what's important. And I think that's what you find out in your 40s is all of this stuff that we used to worry about in our 20s and 30s and teens. It's just not that important. You know what I mean? Like, it's too much space in your head, so we don't worry about that so much anymore. I love my 40s. I do. I love my 40s. I really enjoy my 40s. I mean, yes, my body's falling apart, but I do. I'd like to know what I know now in my 20s, but I definitely wouldn't want to go back to my 20s being as dumb as I was. And I thought I was smart, you know, but no, I wasn't. You know what I mean? Oh, where am I? I'm reading here, everybody. What decade of age would you say is when things get tough? Things get tough, skinny? Um, I think life gets better as you get older because you let a lot of things go, you know, when you realize what is important. I think the 30s was tough. And the reason why I say that is because most people in their 30s have young kids, and you're struggling with, you know, work and finances. Not that we're not struggling with finances right now, but I think the 30s was tough for me. Um, Definitely, yeah, the 30s was brutal. You know, the end, especially like from 35, 36 down to 40, I found my 30s not fun. I mean, I had the kids in my 30s. I mean, there's good times in my 30s too. Don't get me wrong. I met Ian in my 30s, and I had the kids in my 30s. But I think it was a struggle. The 30s was a struggle because, you know, your brain was, you really were starting to be who you are. And then there's all these other things, especially if you got young kids and stuff like that. It was a rough go. But my 40s, I really enjoy my 40s. And your 20s, listen, all I got to say about your 20s is skinny, is just enjoy your 20s. Don't sweat the small stuff. You know what I mean? Like, don't let things get too serious. It's your 20s. Enjoy your life. Enjoy the journey. Travel if you can. You know, if you're in a relationship and you're arguing all the time, walk away. You know, get your heart broken. It's going to happen. You're going to recover. You know, and if you have a job that has a pension, stay with it. That's my number one advice, I think, to 20-year-olds is if you have a job or a career that is giving you a pension for when you retire, do not leave that job. That's my number one advice, I think, for people in their 20s. Do not leave a job where you got a pension, girl. Don't do that. Pension is, yeah, very important. I wish somebody had told me that in my 20s. And I probably was told that in my 20s, but it didn't stick in my head. But if I can pound something into a 20-year-old head, that would be it. Keep your job with a pension. Get a job with a pension. That is the number one thing I think I would pound in a 20-year-old's head right now. Because when you get up here to this age and beyond, like the girls would know that are older, yeah, pension, very important. Very important. The number one thing, definitely. So if you're still here skinny, do that. Tell all your 20-year-old friends that the wise women on this channel said the number one thing that they would tell their 20-year-old self was keep the job with the pension. Okay. Oh, I do have a headache. You're 55 next month. Hi, Sylvie. Sylvie said she's 55 next month. And if you want to eat something or say something that's reasonable, then you do, right? Yeah. Yeah. You know, and it's not, I don't know. It's not about not worrying about hurting people's feelings. Is not that. But I mean, I find some of this stuff out here today is just, oh my God. Some people are just overly sensitive. Like, whoo. You know, and you got to bite your tongue. Like some things I see and read, I'm like, oh, really? Really? You're going to go off on that now? You know, it's just, there's just too much. I don't know. I'm thinking that, I mean, some of these kids growing up these days, I'm thinking some of them are awfully weak, man. You know, life's going to hit them in the head, I tell you, when they get older. Janet, you're enjoying your 60s even though you've been ill, but mentally you're more grounded and you really enjoy the small stuff so much more. Yeah. Weight is such a funny one. You felt so big and awkward in your teens. Your last reunion, you were average, blew you away, right? I know. And you know what I noticed too, and I think a lot of people do that. It doesn't matter how long ago high school was, you still carry stuff with you. Some of those high school things, you know, or what you thought about yourself in high school, or you know, if you didn't fit in, or if you didn't feel like you felt in, or you know, if you weren't in the crowd you wanted to be in, or if there was a popular crowd and all that, it's like you still carry, no matter how old you are, you still carry that, you know. And I find a lot of people are like that. Oh yes, please don't forget to hit the like button. Pension is very important. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody here. You couldn't live on what the government gives? I know, right? The government's insane. Karina said, yes, ma'am. You got yourself a pension at 30. Good for you. You can retire with full pension at 58, young enough to still travel. Good for you. Hi, Cosmic. Yes, darling. You tell them. Most important, get your pension. Because legit, I don't even know how much a Canadian pension is right now, but I don't think it's $1,000 a month. I don't even think it's $600 a month. I don't know how much it is, but I know it's not that much. Yeah, there's a lot of poor people in this country. Like, and seniors who worked their entire lives but didn't have a pension, who are barely making it, you know? And there's a lot of that happening. Canadian, that's perfect. Oh, you're talking to Karina? Hi, LJMD. How are you? You took pride without fitting in back in high school, Cosmic said. I didn't. I had a certain group in high school, and, but I had lots of groups, you know. I was friends with everybody. Everybody in my high school, I was associated with a certain group, but I was friends with everybody. And even though I was associated with a certain group, I didn't quite feel like I fit in, you know, and I think it's because my very low self-esteem, and we were poor and in a small town. Last name means everything, and it's not like I had a bad last name. It wasn't that, because there were worse last names. But you just, it wasn't, my dad was a bit rowdy and his brothers were a bit rowdy when they were younger. But my mom, on the other hand, she came from a small town, very small town. She was born around the bay, what we call around the bay, right? So a fishing inlet. And mom was like, we went to church our whole lives. Mom was a Christian woman who went to church her whole life, you know? And then she marries dad, and she is complete opposite, but mom still went to church. She was very involved in church. I don't know how she married dad. Well, I don't get it, because completely different people. But mom carried us, definitely. Mom definitely carried us through our childhood, definitely. Like, that woman did all that on her back. I can say that. And, you know, it took a few years for dad to smarten up, and he finally did. I think when I was in grade 8 or grade 9, but mom carried the family, without a doubt. And she's still doing it to this day, carrying the family. CPP is capped at 1,175. Okay. And that's what you get a month, Cosmic, and that's capped. So does everybody get that price? You're good, LJMD. You hope everyone is doing well. You went out and bought the Catrice today? Oh, did you? Oh, I still got mine in my purse, forgetting to bring it back. I got to remember to bring that back. Crack. Testing it out before you start your new job on Monday. Where are you, LJMD? That only if you have full credits, Janet said. Oh, only if you have full credits. I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works. Like, because, you know, I worked, well, all my life except for the 10 years I took off for the kids. I was a stay-at-home mom. So how does that work to get full credits? Like, how do you know? Most people get around 600. Yeah. If you work from 18 right through, wow. See? Yeah. Canada pension is nothing. They do give you time for children, though. Oh, okay. Your CPP disability is a heck of a lot less than that. You're making ends meet. Yeah, right? You know, it's insane. It's insane. So, yeah, if you're young, I don't think I have a lot of young people watching my live, but Skinny, I'm telling you, if you're still here, best word of advice, Skinny, get a job with a pension. That's a max average monthly amount is $680. Wow. You're just outside of Windsor, and you found the new Catrice hydrating foundation in Windsor? God darn it, I can't find it here in Toronto. Isn't that unbelievable? Not in my area anyways. And like I said, I called, I think, 12 different Shoppers Drug Mart. There's no alcohol in here, everybody. I was going to make a tea, but I didn't. Right. I wanted to play with some eyelashes. Why not? It's not like I do. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to play with these magnetic ones. I think I have a pair in my drawer that I've never opened. Oh, bloody hell. I was looking for that today on my video. Oh, look, I found this too. Too Faced Peach Kiss. Let's see what she's like. Right. Wow, she's peachy. She is peachy. What are you called? Oh my God, my eyes, I tell ya. I can't even tell you what that's called. Holy crackers. Disrobed? Can you see it? Is it too blurry? Where's the camera? Right here. You can't see that, can you? What the flip is that called? Disrobed is what it looks like. Winter, you came in and opened the door, didn't you? Can you go back and shut it? Winter. Winter. He's cleaning himself on my bed. Where are we? There's also that old age subsidy if you're low income and not receiving full CPP. Yeah, I would imagine. Still not a lot. It's at the Shoppers Drug Mart in Malden. It was hidden in a small display at the end of the hair care aisle. Oh, okay. Janet's going to look into it. Okay, you're talking about Windsor. Windsor. You know, I actually grew up in a town. My hometown was called Windsor. I don't know if you guys knew that, but I did. There was two towns, Grand Falls and Windsor. And legit, there's a train track. So you can stand on the train tracks, put one leg right here, and you're in Grand Falls. And then you put the other leg right here, and you're in Windsor. And that's legit what separated the two towns. And it wasn't until, oh my goodness, sometime in the 90s. I graduated in 92. So it was after then that I think I was up here actually in Toronto, and the two towns combined then, and now it's one big town. But really, regardless of what it says on paper, it's still two towns. You know what I mean? It is and it isn't. I think old school people will still say they're from Windsor, and you know, other people say they're from Grand Falls, but now maybe the babies growing up now will say they're from Grand Falls, Windsor. But we had like two mayors, you know. For my high school principal was the mayor of Windsor. And no, that's not true. Wait, when the two, no, it didn't happen when I moved up here, because I think it was in 1990 or 91. There, like I said, there was two mayors, right? The town of Grand Falls had a mayor, and the town of Windsor had a mayor. Our mayor, his name was Mr. Blackmore. He was also the principal of my high school when I was in grade 8 and 9. And then the two towns amalgamated in 1990. I got it right now. See, think. And Mr. Blackmore became the mayor of both towns, which was crazy because Grand Falls had more money than Windsor did. And, you know, a lot of people thought that, hey, Grand Falls mayor was going to win because they both went against each other. And people didn't really think, most people didn't think that Mr. Blackmore was going to get in because he was the Windsor mayor, you know, not the big Grand Falls mayor. Anyways, he won. And he was the mayor of that town, oh my God, for years, like years, until I guess he retired, right? And the mayor now of my hometown, which is the two of them now combined, I grew up with, like I partied with when he played hockey for a high school, St. Mike's. So we had a group of friends, and like I got drunk with this guy. Oh my God, you know, he was something else. Like he was something else growing up, right? And in his, you know, early 20s, like he was real hard ticket kind of, well, he wasn't hard like breaking laws and stuff, but he was a ticket, right? You know, partying and stuff like that. But anyway, he's the mayor of my hometown now, and he's doing fabulous. He's doing really good, really nice guy. Really, you know, he was a great guy. He's the mayor. We partied with that guy. Now he's the mayor. I couldn't believe when I found out that this guy was the mayor, and I'm like, you're the mayor? Like, I remember, you know, being at parties with you, right? It's crazy. You see, like, that stuff on TV, on movies, when people go back to the small towns, and they're like, oh, we hung out in high school, and now you're the sheriff of the town kind of thing. And I'm like, yep, that happened. We hung out, you know, in high school and afterwards, and now you're the mayor. It's pretty funny. Oh, you guys are, you really wish we could all do a meetup? Yeah, that'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be awesome? I'm debating, which one should I do? Should I do the magnetic ones, lashes, or should I do the glue? Actually, or should I do these lashes with the magnetic liner that works on anything, which I have right here. Oh, I got one open right here. What do you think? Which one should I... Oh, look, I got a lipstick in this drawer. A MAC one. What the heck? What are you called? Velvet Teddy. Oh, I think I already got a Velvet Teddy, don't I? Let's try on this lipstick now. Right. With the liner. With the liner. Which liner? Oh, the new liner that I got. You finally got to go shopping last week. First place you went was Winners. You had your cart full in no time. Oh, good for you, Janet. I haven't even been to the Winners. Isn't that something? Well, we went one day because I had to go into the mall for something. Well, Lord, I got another lipstick in here. What the heck? I just had a lot. Oh, the liner, the eye line. Yeah, I got you, Lorinda. It just takes me a minute, you know. What is this one? This is Fenty. I'm just finding all these lipsticks in the drawer here. Oh, she's dark. I don't know if you can see how bad my lips are right now. I like that. I kind of do. I'm not going to lie. It's 2 years. Yes, a very long 2 years, I know. Kazakh, you're in no rush to go shopping. Your second shot is Wednesday. I have to get my shot on the 21st of July. I have to get my shot. I don't have an appointment, but the 21st of July will be 20 or after, it's like 22 days after I got my first shot. And if we do decide, what in the bloody, if we do decide to go across the border, you got to have your 2 shots, and you got to have it 2 weeks before you go across the border, right? At least 2 weeks. So I have to get it on the 21st of July. As soon as I'm available to get it, or I'm eligible to get it, I'm going to go get it. That's a nice lipstick. I might keep that there. So, oh yeah, Wet n Wild. So this place, fix that. Look, I just went around my lips. That's not even on my lips. That's around. That's the mess I put my lips in when I'm putting on lipstick. Isn't it terrible? So when we go to Wet n Wild, we go to Coconut Cove, right? And it's in the back of the park, and it's just got a swimming pool, and there's like a stage there, and a bar next to it. So that's our spot at Wet n Wild. That's a lot of season pass holders go there. You know, we hang out all day. We go early, get our chairs, and since it's opened, like we've had our season passes since it opened, and we know a lot of people. You know, a lot of season pass holders. We meet up there every year, you know, watch their kids grow kind of thing. They watch ours grow. So it's almost like you're going to a resort when you go there, right? And you go back and you're hanging on a chair and there's sun and there's water. You're by a pool. So it feels like you're away somewhere, but you're not really away, you know? So that's our favorite spot to go. So then I find out that it's closed. And they're doing repairs, and it might not open until next year. Apparently, they're saying it's going to open next year. So we're supposed to go to Wet n Wild tomorrow. We haven't been there yet. We got our bracelets and stuff, but we haven't been there yet, right? And we're supposed to go tomorrow, and I'm like, I don't really want to go. Like, I don't want to hang out by the wave pool. I don't want to hang out by the kiddie pool. The kiddie area. Like, this was kind of like the adult kind of place to hang out, even though the kids would come, and around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it would get busy with everybody else. But we always had it from usually 10 to at least 1, with just the season pass holders kind of thing, right? And now it's closed. So I don't know. I sent an email asking if we can get a refund, and if not get a refund, then keep our season passes for next year, and we just won't go this year. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm waiting to hear back, but I'm like, that's just not fun at all. And we're so disappointed. And I didn't realize it because I wrote on Wet n Wild's Facebook page asking about it, because I seen somebody say something about it on Instagram. So I wrote on their Facebook page, and this lady goes, yeah, she was there today. It's gated off. You can't get in there. And she asked somebody, and they said that they're working on it and it's not going to be open until next year. So I don't know. I'm like, well, buggers, don't really want to go, you know? So then first I thought, well, maybe now when things open up completely, because everything should all be opened up in Ontario, I'm assuming before or around the middle of August. But yeah, I don't want to go. I just really don't want to go now. So I don't know what we're going to do. I wonder what this is like. Do you guys use this here as concealer? I don't think I've ever used this actually as concealer. I usually would only use it as like an eye base. The Shape Tape. And I just grabbed it from Sephora. I might try it. I might try it on my next video because I've never used it. I only ever used it for an eye base. Um, because when I had it and it was good, it was when I didn't use concealer a couple of years ago. So I think I might see what it's like here. Wow. I gotta read. You guys are all having this whole conversation. It's so nice. We're moving into stage 3. I know next week you're at the mall for the first time as well. And you would think there was no COVID. It was packed, right? Yeah, there was a huge the lineup was out the door and around the mall for Winners. The one that I usually go to at the Cloverdale Mall. Ian went and got his hair cut. God love him. He looks so good. I tell you, his hair was so long, and he got his hair cut, and he looks absolutely delicious. So, we're going to stop into Winners, but that's how long the lineup was. And that was like, what, 2 weeks ago, I think? So I haven't been to a Winners. Well, it's a little bit brightening. We're just reapplying makeup. I already got a full face done all day. You went for your second shot on Thursday, Janet. It's quiet in your Winners. And you have a lot of good stuff in your Winners, Janet. Karina, you get your second shot Tuesday or Wednesday. You had to double check. They texted you at 4:30 in the morning. Wow. You're fully open in BC, Karina? Awesome. We're on our way. We're on our way. Fully open next Friday for most things, Janet said. Yeah, disappointing. They moved it up. That's good, Janet. Are masks still required? I have no idea. But Janet said she thinks so. Cosmic said, I'm just hoping people don't go crazy with crowds because the variants are still a concern. Oh, they will. They will. They will go crazy with the crowd. For sure. Masks are optional. That's what I thought, too. Once they fully open it up, I thought masks were going to be optional. That's what I thought as well. Most people are still wearing them. You guys fully opened July 1st. There was tea. You have makeup. You came home with nail polish and storage baskets and a hamper. Oh, that's cool. Okay, let's see how this... shoot. You know what I did? I grabbed the liner and I put the lashes back. That wasn't very smart, was it? Well, I don't feel like cutting the lashes, so I think I'm just going to do the magnetic ones right here. 5 pairs of magnetic eyelashes and eyeliner. How you open this? It wasn't very much makeup. It was picked over. Yeah. All right, here we go. God, I haven't opened that up in such a long time. These are the lashes, and obviously, I've tried on, it looks like I've tried on these 2 pairs for sure. This one here and this one here. I've had those on. Ooh. Maybe I don't know. It almost looks like I've cut most of them down. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go with the bottom pair. I'm going to try these bottom ones here. And are you supposed to be like that, though? No. You're not supposed to be like that. Okay. That's just the thing that you stick it on there. All right. So we're going to try these. I'm definitely going to have to cut them down. Crackers. Are you the bottom pair? Okay, let's see here. Pull these off. Right. Okay, we got our lashes. Kind of sad visiting some stores. LJMD said, like Pennington's, it was so bare in the store. You hope they survive all this? Yeah. I would imagine it's not going to be too long before they get you know, all of the new clothes in, which is sad. In one part, if you got a store that had some summer clothes, a lot of it's going to be on sale. Or like last year's winter clothes, a lot of it's going to be on sale. But there's a lot of stores you wonder if they're going to survive, right? Your winters suck for makeup, Karina. Cosmic, you've never worn lashes? I got a drawer full of lashes that I rarely pull out. You guys know that. Yours is okay before maybe they had a real run for the first few days. Yeah, I would imagine that you're going to start seeing your stores getting a lot of stuff in now that they... Wow, there's nothing in here. Hold on, everybody. This is very dried up. Oh, that's just so dried up and clumpy. Can you see it? All right, so I'm not going to use that. Very dried up, but I can use this, the liner. See how she works. Your winters suck for makeup and skincare too. I have, so there's the Winners on Jane Street. That's maybe like a 10-minute drive. Cloverdale Mall is probably 5 minutes from me. I love that Winners. Then they got the Rexdale one, 5-minute drive. And then there's the Sherway Gardens Winners. That's not in Sherway Gardens, but around there. So yeah, there's like 5 or 6 around me. But I have one that's my favorite, and that's at the Cloverdale Mall. I find there's a lot more makeup beauty items in that one than the one by Sherway Gardens or the Rexdale one and the Jane one. The Sherway Mall, the Cloverdale Mall's got more of an open space for all the beauty. Like, that's really good. That's a really good one. The Duffer Mall is a good one too. I like the Duffer Mall Winners. That's really good. Don't even think I've been to any more Winners other than that. All right, let's try and see. She's still good. She still got it. Okay. God, I'm terrible at liner. Uh-oh. I have no lining skills, everybody. It's something I don't do. Okay. Look at my fabulous line, everybody. You got the skincare bundle from Boxy. Wow, $45 US. It was so bad, crap products. Oh my God, they threw in a couple of that Avant. Girl, when you told me you got that, I was like, girl, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Oh, that sucks. And you know what the thing too now with like a few years ago when you got something from Boxy, it was easy to sell or to trade, right? Probably about 3 years ago, but now like with the add-ons and the pop-ups, and you can't even sell your Boxy stuff anymore. And a lot of it is just a lot of crap. Like, I just find a lot of it's a lot of crap. You swear there are people who scoop up the good makeup at your Winners and Marshalls and resell it online? Oh, without a doubt, Karina. I see it all the time on the Kiss of Makeup page. It needs to be cut. Definitely needs to be cut. But that was so easy. I struggled today. I used lash glue today, and I was here for 25 minutes trying to put on a damn lash. I swear to God. 25 minutes trying to put on a lash today with glue. That was just so easy. Like, that's how easy it is. I know people ask all the time on Facebook, like, how are these? Some people say they're crap, and I'm like, girl, I find it so easy to put on. I gotta cut it. It's too long. And usually when I do that, I ruin it. Every time I cut these things, I ruin them. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna cut off 2, I think. Get in there. Get in there, you dirty bugger. She won't go in. Okay. Okay, we got her. I cut off 3. I hope I didn't cut it too short. You contacted Boxy. They did nothing to make it right. Yeah, you canceled. I think that box has gone to the dogs. I swear to God. I know people love BoxyCharm. And if you do, I mean, that's your own preference, right? But in my personal opinion, BoxyCharm is just gone. It's crap, in my personal opinion. I just don't like what they're putting in there anymore. And I thought I would get excited seeing all the Natasha Denona stuff, but I don't know. I'm going to put on a little bit more of that liner. That liner is old too, but it's still working, but I probably should have taken out the new one that I have there. Okay. Look at that. Look how easy that was. Oh my goodness, so easy. That was so easy. Man, I struggled today with this darn thing too. Struggled. And now I got eyeliner down here where I didn't need it. Yahoo! I always find it so hard to do the other eye. Are you guys like that? Like if you got to put on eyeliner on the other eye, not your good eye, do you find it difficult? Where are we? Anyone get Glossybox, receive an email. I did. Not about the points. What? Credits expiring in 2 days? Oh, I would send them a message, but I wouldn't do it on their email. Go on maybe their Instagram and send them a message. But yeah, they're only a couple months old. They shouldn't be expiring. I got an email saying that, like Janet, saying that the shipment was going to be late again. Every month their shipment's late. I tweeted it saying again, late again. They're so late. They should have 5 babies by now. I cannot do. How do people do this? How do people do this? I don't know. People who wear eyeliner all the time, I don't know how you do it. Oh, I find this so hard. Come on. I got the eyeshadow palette I got on today was the Tribe eyeshadow palette that we got in June box. Yeah, it is bad, isn't it? So bad that they did that. You resubbed because you got 50% off coupon. I mean, that was a good deal in the $10 credit. Spin It to Gift It just added a makeup brush set. Oh, they did? Is it a good one? Okay, you need to be cut. Shoot. Ow. Ow! I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so I'm going to cut off 3. Oh my God, I can't see. Cut off right here where it goes 1, 2, 3. Oh, gentle Lord, this is not easy, you know. Okay. Gentle. Cut you off right here. There. There we go. And put you on. And it sticks. And she sticks. Just, come on, Melissa. Stick. Woo-hoo. Look at that. I have lashes. They're so easy. So easy. I don't know why I don't wear them more often. I think the reason why is because I don't like a black eyeliner on me. I don't know if they came out with like a clear or something. If they had one of those magnetic liners that was maybe clear or like maybe a brown. There probably is, I don't know, but that was so easy. Man, I tell you, I struggled today trying to put on lashes. Struggled with glue. Okay. And you know what I could have done? I could have just used my magnetic eyeliner, because this magnetic eyeliner works with lashes that are not magnetic. I didn't even think about that, but I'm not a fan of a black eyeliner on myself. But it is what it is now. I just got to probably get a little bit better with making the line really thin. Okay. You spent hundreds of dollars this month, and in their last pop-up and add-ons, they didn't care. They don't care, girl. Alexandra Ryan's last boxy was good, if you recall correctly. Janet, you finally got the Natalia Demo palette. You want it first time you tried on add-ons, was out of stock. Oh, okay. After that, your order finally got it through, and you're happy now you canceled. Natasha Denona. Okay. I was wondering who you're talking about when I was like, Natalia Demo? Demo? Natasha Denona. Okay. Start with the hard eye and make the easier one match. Yeah, that's a good idea, Cosmic. Karina wanted the Natasha Denona palette with the deep navy so bad, but you didn't want to sign up and just get stuff you didn't need or want. You know, I've been seeing people sell those palettes on Kiss and Makeup Canada for like 10, 15 bucks. Janet, you got that one. Didn't want that one. You wanted the taupe one. Uh-oh. Oh, I just lost connection. You just hold your breath and put on the eyeliner, Andrea? Lorena said, yes, I think so. You know, the one with the navy turned out to be peacock blue, Janet said. And you hope for the best, even though it looks navy. Okay, what ones are they, Lisa? You ordered a couple years ago. They were awful, not like those. The eyelashes. So, right, you're talking about the eyelashes. So this is just magnetic eyelashes and eyeliner. The thing was, the eyeliner that came with it, that's all dried up, so I didn't use that. I have this eyeliner. It literally, like, I don't have patience for lashes at all. I have when I tell you I have a drawer full, my drawer is full, and I think I sold about 35 pairs of these already. And stupid me, for Lash Scoop, I thought I had canceled in January. I remember sending an email saying not to send them anymore because I don't wear them. And they put me on a 6-month hiatus. And I totally forgot about it. So I didn't say, no, just cancel me. And I forgot. So they end up charging me in July for the Lash Scoop. And the lashes are great. I just don't have patience for them to deal with glue and stuff, right? So I don't usually put them on. And I literally forgot how easy this is to put on lashes. It's so freaking easy. I forgot. Because I'm thinking I wanted to do old school, like be like the cool kids and use the glue crap. But why should I do that when it's so hard, when this is so easy? So anyway, this liner, I got it on Amazon. Magic Eyeliner Pen Eyelashes. Sticky liquid eyeliner. So there it is. This one's not open. And I've had this probably, how long you say now? Over a year, maybe. And like I said, I don't use it that often. I just forget that I have it. But it was so freaking easy. And you can use this with any lash. It doesn't have to be a magnetic lash. But this stuff here, I think it worked when I had it. But it dried up. So this is all dried up and nasty, right? But what I would do, I would get the actual liner that works with any lash and check it out and see, you know, because I'm sure we all have lashes that we got in boxes that's just sitting in drawers doing nothing, right? And you can get this on Amazon. I don't think it was that expensive, maybe like $15, something like that. And again, I've had this well over a year, and look, there's still lots of good stuff in there, and you're supposed to shake it, I don't know, 100 times it says. And it comes off. Just a little bit of the scrub with the wipe and it came off just like that. But I would use, I don't know, some kind of an oil or something, or maybe one of those makeup balms. I think I have one here somewhere. Didn't I have like a Saturday Skin or something makeup balm? Yeah, use one of those makeup balms I would to take it off with. If you have patience, or you're like me and you don't care, you just scrub it off because you don't have patience. Watching people trying the peacock blue. Oh, you're talking about the eyeshadow? You don't have patience for lashes, LJMD? You can just get the magnetic liner. Yeah, you're going to get it because you have lots of lashes, right? Same with me. A drawer full of lashes. And like I said, I've sold I don't know how many or given away a whole bunch because I was getting Lash Scoop for so long. I mean, holy cow. I can just open the amount of Lash Scoop lashes that I have in my drawer. It's insane. And then we got all the lashes too. Oh, there's the thing that it came in. Look. Then we got all the lashes, you know, from subscription boxes. I'm sure you guys got them. The Lashaholic from BoxyCharm. This was the Baddington lashes that came from BoxyCharm. This is Air lashes. I don't know where that one came from. But I got a freaking drawer full. What are you? Makeup Geek lashes. LA Splash lashes. I got some, what is this? Eyelash adhesive. I even got more eyelash glue in this drawer that I don't use. What a mess in here. And I got a Larizzi. Got Makeup Geek. There she is. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm sure. And I have another set. This was my first set of magnetic lashes ever. Do you guys remember that video? I think I did it on a live. The very first time I ever bought magnetic lashes because I was determined to wear lashes. And now I got the stuff for it. Oh, look, there's my hair oil. Now I got stuff for it. I don't even do it. Oh, this is another Lashaholic. Itchy nose. I open it up. Look where the lashes are. Up here. Obviously, I tried those. I like to keep the packages the lashes come in because what else are you supposed to do with lashes, right? You just think it's going to be a big old spider on your leg. So yeah, for those of you who do get lashes, it took me years. I would struggle. Oh my God, I would struggle trying to figure out how to put on lashes. And I wanted to because we would get so many in our boxes. So when the magnetic lashes came on Amazon, I think Leia did a video and I grabbed them right away. And I think I got it on sale for like $9.99, something like that. So it is really easy once, you know, with that magnetic liner. And I think you can probably buy like the magnetic liner and then buy lashes separately maybe. And I'm sure now there's probably a lot of places that's got a magnetic liner that you can buy separately, or you can buy with lashes, like not just the stuff that we get on Amazon. Like I think Kiss and Ardell, which are two, you know, more popular brands for lashes, I think they have magnetic lashes and a magnetic liner now, if I'm not mistaken. So like you don't have to go and get the cheap stuff from Amazon, right? If you don't want to. And they're probably cheaper, who knows? Maybe the Kiss and Ardell is cheaper. I've never looked into it. So you have so many options now than we did a few years ago. Andre, you have the eyeliner, but you haven't had the guts to use it yet. You have lashes ready to go and everything. Oh my God, it's so easy. Just try it one night before you go to bed. Before you take off your makeup, here's what I think you should do. Before you take off your makeup at night, before you're washing it off, take out the liner, take out a pair of lashes, and try it. That way, you know, you're not wasting your time if it sucks, if you know, you don't like it. You're taking off your makeup anyways. So try it that way, right? I'm going to take these off, and I want to try another pair. And they're so cool, because watch, I'm taking them off, and they stick right on. I don't know if you can see. Oh, not showing now. how easy it just like sticks onto the thingy. If I can show you properly. So those are those ones. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to take off the eyeliner that's there and see how easy it is with a pair that's not magnetic. Right. Maybe I'll do that. Where is that Saturday skin stuff I had? Lord, there's too much stuff in this drawers. Backups for backups. Are you here? No. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lanta. I had this makeup balm remover stuff. Do you think I can find it? God darn it. Here it is. I found it. Hiding it under my First Aid Beauty. All right. There it is. Clean It Zero. So this stuff is probably really good with taking off the liner. Other than maybe using like a face cloth or something like that. Because I think it's got some kind of oil in it. And that's what we're going to do, ladies. We're going to take it off. We're going to take it off. We're going to take it all off. I am so behind. You're going to give it a try, Janet said, because your natural lashes never really grew back very well. It'd be nice to have some. Yeah, give it a try. Like I said, you know, find it on Amazon. And again, those other companies probably have it too. And then before you take off your makeup at night, just give it a try and see how it is for yourself, right? Just FYI, the eyeliner is on Amazon. Yes. Yes, this is on Amazon. What is that website you mentioned for resale makeup? So it's a Facebook page, Karina. It's a Facebook page, and it's called Kiss and Makeup Canada. That's what the Facebook page is called. The liner isn't magnetic. It's just a sticky one. Oh, okay. Magic eye. Oh, maybe, yeah. That's what it said, right? On the back. That it was sticky, didn't it? But there is a magnetic liner as well. What did I just do with the Chummy Digger? There it is right here. Yeah, it says here, a sticky liquid eyeliner. Magic eyeliner per eyelashes. Why would it say per? Oh, magic eyeliner pen eyelashes. That's what it's called here. And it says it's a sticky liquid eyeliner. Yeah, but you can probably get the most likely be able to get the magnetic eyeliner as well on Amazon for sure. You like the Kiss nails and you love the Clean It Zero. Okay, we're gonna try it. I think I tried it one time, but I find this stuff. All of these makeup balms, whenever I use them, I break out in whiteheads, like all on my cheeks here. From any makeup balms, oils, happens all the time. So I usually don't mess with it. But I did try this, I think, once. I don't know if you can see that. My finger was in it. I did try it once. So now we're going to try to, holy Lord, take this off. All right, we got a wipe here from Marabella. See how we can do this. Oh, thank you, Jackie. All right. So now that things are opening up, do you guys have plans to do anything special? Like, are you, thinking of going to go away somewhere? Well, I'm definitely taking off my, oh, Lord, look what I just did. Oh, oh my Lanta Lord. I'm doing this very easily too. Right. That is a good one, Cosmic. You enjoyed the sample. Yeah, I think we got it and look fantastic, right? That's where mine came from. Did everyone get the same one, like the same green one? Oh my Lord in heaven, what am I doing here? Okay. Well, we're just going to completely take off our eye makeup. Why not? That's what we're doing today. I really don't like these wipes for my makeup. I don't like using these wipes at all, but that's all I got in front of me right now. I'm trying to get the mascara off my eyes. You got one in Ipsy? Yeah, I know I got mine. I think it was it was either Look Fantastic or Glossy-Box that I got this one. And I remember, I think it's Jen Loves Reviews, or Jen Loves. I think she really likes this company too. August or September, you may be going to PEI. Oh, that's awesome. I've never been to PEI. When I was a kid growing up, what I consider the rich families, even though they weren't rich, they were probably just middle class, but in my opinion, they were rich. Their kids always, that's one of the places they always went on vacation was PEI, and they would go to like the Anne of Green Gables house. And I used to be so jealous when they would come back home and talk about their vacation and stuff, and how they went to Anne of Green Gables house. And I think there was somewhere else they would go as well, like on the East Coast that was kind of like Canadian famous. I used to get so upset about that. I've never been. I always wanted to go. Is it still there, I wonder? Is the Anne of Green Gable house still there it was in PEI, right? Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and New Brunswick. Yeah, I think it was in PEI, wasn't it? Oh, hi, Sandra. I don't know if I seen you here earlier. You didn't travel, you said, before COVID, so you won't be traveling now. It's nice to be able to go out in public without feeling risky. That's true, Sandra. LJ, your June Ipsy is missing in Illinois. They finally said they're sending a new one. Hopefully both show up, right? Bonus. I know, like, say if because I've had it happen before, if I get my Ipsy bag and the items that were on my account I was supposed to get are not in my bag, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I don't mind it unless now I paid for add-ons and they're not there. You know what I mean? I don't mind it because I know they're going to resend me another bag with as many as those products as possible, and I got to keep the one I just got. So you get double the product. And sometimes you get a crappy bag in your spoilers, and you almost hope that the bag that shows up is going to be the bag without the things you were supposed to get in the first place. Do you know what I mean? That never happens, though. You'll be home as usual. We usually go, usually every 2 years we would take a trip somewhere. But at least like in the summertime, we would probably take the kids to Niagara Falls, right? Or when mom would come up, we would take mom to Niagara Falls, and she always tried to come up once a year, at least once a year. And it was usually always at the end of August that she would try to come up, either at the end of August or in April for either Savannah's birthday or Madison's birthday. And we would most times just go to Niagara Falls just to get away, but she's just starting to, she just got into traveling, and then COVID happened. Because when she came up here, I think it was before COVID, we went to Myrtle Beach and we took her, and it was the first time she was ever across the border, right? She's only, like I said, she's only ever been to Ontario, and the only places she's been to has been Niagara Falls and Ennisville and Barrie, I think, other than Newfoundland, right? So we took her to South Carolina, and just to drive down was so exciting. I need to put on some eye cream. So yeah, we definitely would have taken another trip somewhere if COVID didn't happen while we were supposed to get married, which we did, but we were supposed to get married in Dominican, but we didn't. We got married here instead. Okay. Yes, Green Gables is in Cavendish, yes. Andre, you really miss her doing her Get Ready With You on Fridays on Twitter. Something happened and she's not posting. Yeah. I think it was when that whole Oprah thing happened and she was on Twitter doing her makeup like she used to on Fridays. And somebody went in and said some stuff to her, and Jen said what she should have said back. And then obviously people went blah, 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 blah. Because Jen spoke back. She talked back, which, you know what? I would have told them to go F themselves, right? She didn't say that, but I would have told them to do that. Anyway, she just left Twitter because there are some people who were trying to. You can even see on their lives to keep on bringing it up weeks later, and they're only there to cause trouble. You know, there was this one tea page on Twitter, and I don't know how I was seeing their comments because I don't follow them, but she literally had like this whole gang of people waiting for Jen to go live, and they were all like planning what they were going to say and stuff. To all meet up on Jen's live and just cause trouble. So people just got nothing else better to do with their time. What is this? That's the Caudalie eye cream. Woohoo! That's really long. I've been using the Neosatra eye cream for the last bit. I think I got it somewhere from Influencer. Was it? Was it Influencer that sent that out to review? That Satra eye cream. Or you want to go to the library? Isn't everything all online? Although that's not the same. I love the smell of an old library. I love the smell of. You got the stupid plastic face scraper in your last Ipsy? Oh, no. The guy who helped you was really nice. You ended your email asking to pass it on to the higher ups that all of us in Canada would love the plus bag. Yeah. I know. We've all sent that bloody email. Are your girls your mom's only grandkids? No. Ian's mom. And they just live a few streets over. Ian's mom and dad. Oh. Grandkids, no. Hold on, sorry. I thought you were talking about grandparents. No, my sister has 3 kids and my brother has 1. And Jonathan's my sister's son. He lives with us. And Brittany, who you hear me talk about often, that's my sister's kid as well. And then my other nephew, his name is Brandon. And my brother's son, his name is Matthew. He's in Newfoundland. I've only seen him twice in my life, I think. But Matthew is, I believe, 21. And Brandon is probably 22 now. 21, 22. He's a plumber. Brandon's a plumber. Brittany is in nursing school. You have 2 small dogs. One is not very friendly to anyone but us. So hardly worth trying to deal with that in order to go anywhere. Yeah. Next year, hopefully you'll be able to go to New York again. I was actually looking for a timeshare in New York. Use a better scraper on your windshield, Karina. You were actually there during that chat. You were there during that chat? Yeah. Yeah, I think since then I think she got off of Twitter. That was like her last I think that was the last time that she did the live on Friday thing. Oh, I missed something. Yeah, I mean, they just, some people, I'm telling you, and I wonder, like, are they children? They have to be children. They got to be under 18 or at least under 16 to to coordinate to go and harass somebody on their YouTube channel. And some of the things that you see written on Twitter, I'm like, God, girl, if your mama knew you were writing that, you'd be in a hell of a lot of trouble. Andrea, you're using the Pharmacy Cherry Eye Cream right now. It's really bad. Oh no, not moisturizing at all? Yeah, that's disappointing. Hi, Jen B. How are you? You like to go in and pick out your books, your old-fashioned that way? Yeah. I love the smell of a library. Love it. An old library. I remember when I was in Ireland and just walking along I don't want to call it the main strip, but the pebble stones and in the alleyways with all the pebble stones and stuff, there was like a lot of bookstores and like one level downstairs in the basement was a bookstore, and then there was a whole bunch of stuff on top of it, but it wasn't like a big story building or anything like that, right? um, there was a lot of bookstores, and just walking in and smelling it, I loved the smell of old school libraries or the look of them, and like old churches. Love old churches, just the way they smell. I think, like for us, my church is Pentecostal, what I grew up in anyways. I'm not like religious now, but we had this beautiful old church, beautiful, like what a church is, you know what I mean? And they took it away, they sold it, and they built this new building. And it's like a building, it's like, it looks like a grocery store, you know what I mean? Like it's just a building. And I'm like, that's not a church. You know what I'm saying? So, and I noticed that back home, there's a lot of churches like Anglican or Pentecost or Salvation Army who've done that, who've sold the old ones to build something new, but the new ones looks like a building, right? It seems like it's only the Catholic Church, the Roman Catholic, who didn't sell their churches, so they still have those old, beautiful churches with like, you know, the clock or the tower on top kind of thing. I mean, that's the one thing they did right. Keep the church, keep the old one, I guess. I don't even want to get into that conversation, everybody. Not at all. Adults behave worse than children. That's true, Cosmic. That's true. Everyone just gets so, like, it's like, come on, man. You just make some things people make to be so tough, you know? You missed the Strand bookstore. Never been there. That would be fun. You'd be in there all day. Yeah. Here I was. I remember going there thinking, okay, I'm going to find some book that's like 1,000 years old, and I'm going to make a lot of money out of it. And then, you know, I tell myself now, right, like that bookstore wasn't picked over 1,000 times. What did I see the other day? Somebody found something. They bought a painting. Somebody bought a painting at a garage sale for like $5, and it's worth over 100,000. Isn't that insane? Or like you see it, they found it in a thrift store maybe, you know, and then they look at it and look at the name and stuff when they get home, and like, oh my God, it's worth all this money. How crazy is that, right? I'm trying to find, maybe I'll put on the Makeup Geek ones with the eyeliner. We're going to see how she works. Miss Jen Button, how are you, love? How's your weekend? We're trying the magnetic eyeliner with regular lashes. I already did it with the magnetic lashes, and it was so freaking easy. I had lashes on today that I put on with glue, and I seriously, 20 minutes, 25 minutes to put on those lashes. I can't do glue. You watched the John Oliver episode on public shaming, old episode, watching them on YouTube, but the whole internet attack mentally is cruel. It is. It is cruel. Anybody watching Manifest? I did. I watched it all, completed it. My God, I don't know, about a month ago, I think I finished Manifest. Oh, and Lorinda, you watched that, God, what is it called? That show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. That's a really good show. That came out last year, I think. No, not last year. Before COVID. Like that winter before COVID, it was finished. That was a really good show. Yeah, so good, right? You know what I've been watching? Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay, it's called Uncharted. So he goes to different countries and learns about their different, types of meat and veggies and herbs and stuff like that. And he makes a meal at the end. So I'm watching that show, and I've been watching Master Chef. Um, and there's another one I like to watch. Master Chef. Oh, and I started watching Hell's Kitchen. Because why not? Because I can't find anything on TV to watch. I'm bored of all of my favorite shows. No, I've never watched Lucifer. Sandra, there is a show called Evil. It's in its second season now, and I can't remember what happened at the end of the first season. I know there's like 3 or 4 shows out in the second one. Um, and I just haven't gotten into it. I haven't started watching it, but the first season was crazy. And there was another one too that, oh my God, this lovely actress. She's a black actress. She was in, she won an Oscar. Her name is not Olivia. It's starts with an O. Oh my God. I think she was in the it wasn't called The Maids, The Help. Oh my God, what is her name? Anyway, she was in this TV show and it only had 1 season, and that was really freaking good too. Octavia, yes, Octavia Spencer. Um, I don't know if it's going to come out with another season or not because it was way before COVID, right? But that show with her, that TV show that she did, was really, really good. Does anyone know anything about Sex and the City coming back? You've seen a current picture of them and you're wondering? I don't know, love. It's not something I really followed. Like, I seen all of Sex and the City once. I binge watched it, I think. But I was never really into that show. Lucifer Rocks, Lorinda said. Okay, Lucifer, eh? Is that on Netflix? You don't watch TV, just YouTube? You can't wait for season 6 of Lucifer? Is it on Netflix, I wonder? Okay. Here we go, everybody. That is the look at this eyeliner job. It is the worst. Oh my God. It's like it's not even down by my line. God, I'm terrible at trying to do a line here. I don't know how people do this stuff. Can you imagine if I tried to draw a wing right now? All right. Um, so we're going to stick on this Makeup Geek. Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares is good, right? It is amazing how some restaurants operate. Hi, Blade. How are you? Oh, okay, so it's on Netflix. All right, something new to watch. Hi, Nicoletti. Okay. Look at that, everybody. Look. Wow. That was good. It is really sticky. Okay, so that's why it works so well. Okay. I thought it was magnetic all this time. I thought it was magnetic, but it's not. It's sticky. So it's not magnetic. Interesting. I'm trying to fix this part. I screwed it up. Move down here a little bit. That is just too easy, everybody. That's just too easy. He said you'd love it, Andrea. Okay. It's not what you expect. Okay, I'm going to have to watch it. You'll watch it next, although you want to watch Lion King? Oh, Tiger King. I would have assumed you were talking about Lion King too. I didn't understand why that tiger thing did got all of the attention. I found it so annoying. Okay. God, this is terrible. Oh my. This is why I don't wear eyeliner. I'm sure, like, if I were looking in a mirror using two hands, it would be so much better, right? Hopefully. Or maybe I'm just making excuses. Um, Tiger King was so warped, it was good. They're doing a reboot of Sex and the City. Not sure if it'd be a TV show or a new movie. Do you think Friends is going to come back? I remember seeing all that hype about Friends, and all it was just a reunion. Here I was thinking that Friends TV show was coming back or something, and all it was just a reunion. Oh, wow, that's really sticky. Okay, guys, like this stuff is the cat's meow. I'm not going to lie. That was so easy. Honest to God, so easy. Holy cow. If you can, or even if you can't do an eyeliner, because I cannot do an eyeliner, which is why I don't wear eyeliner. But I would imagine if you're going to do this, make sure you got your two hands free. You know, maybe do it in front of your bathroom mirror or something so you can make the proper line, like thin, like you would like it. But that was so easy. It just sticks and it's done. And this is, oh, I just stuck my finger in my eye. This is just a regular lash. So this is not a magnetic lash. This is a Makeup Geek lash that you're supposed to use glue with. So yeah, for those of you wondering, super easy. You're definitely going to get it, right? Super easy. Yeah, I'm going to be getting ready to go too, Miss Lorinda. I still got to, I told my husband I was going to sort the laundry tonight and clean our bathroom. Well, I haven't done any of it, so I'm going to sort the laundry. I'm going to have that done. And then I don't know, I'm still waiting to hear back to find out what we're doing about Wet and Wild, and they haven't sent me an email, so I don't know. I really don't want to go. Like, I'm just so bummed about it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be any fun. I don't want to be sitting around with a bunch of kids crawling all over me, you know? Like, my kids they can just go on and do their thing, right? So yeah. And I also know that a few season pass holders didn't get theirs this year either, so they're not going to be there. So I don't know, unless we just show up tomorrow and just give them our stuff and say, hey, we'd like a refund. So I guess we'll figure that out tomorrow. Okay. Oh my God, you're watching Supernatural? Sandra, love that show. I love it. I binge watched all of that. Jen loves would talk about that show all the time. And I finally end up watching it, but that's a great show. If you haven't watched it, it is a really, really good show. And you know another one that people spoke about often. It's over now. It's done. So you get to binge watch the whole TV show, right? And I was hearing about it for years. People love this show. And I really never thought that I would like it. I was like, nah, that's not for me. I can't watch a show like that. That's not for me. But I ended up watching it. And I watched the whole show, all 6 seasons, I think it was, or 7 seasons. Or was it 6? I think it was only 6. And I binge watched it all and was upset when it was done. And that was called Schitt's Creek. Swear to God, if you haven't watched it, if you think when you see like previews of it or clips of it, and you're like, no, I just can't watch that show, I'm telling you, watch it. Get to at least the second episode because you will be hooked. And it's like one of those shows that you're like, sometimes, why am I watching that? But you just get so hooked that you continue to watch it. But it's such a cute show. Like, it just lifts your heart. Love that show. And for years, I was like, I'm not going to watch. That show is not for me. But now it was like one of my favorite shows ever. Honest to God. Schitt's Creek. So if you haven't watched it, watch it. Tom Ellis alone makes Lucifer worth watching. I'm going to have to be watching this Lucifer guy. Good night, Miss Lorinda, darling. You're definitely getting that. Nicole, this I know. And he started buffing up as time went on. Okay, I need to go watch this Tom Ellis dude. You can't get the images of Tiger King out of your mind now, Karina. Cosmic, you need to watch In the Heights again. LJMD, never watched Supernatural, but you heard they're doing a new show. It's going to be a prequel of the original show. Oh, that'd be interesting. Okay, and you're on season 8 right now. Season 8 of Supernatural. Yeah, fabulous show. Jennifer Aniston is too expensive now for Friends to come back. Yeah, probably. Good morning, Rebel. How are you? Yeah, so a couple of shows to watch if you haven't. Supernatural, Schitt's Creek, Lucifer. I'm going to go check that one out. God, there was another one. Wasn't there another one? And search up that show Jennifer Aniston was in with Reese Witherspoon. That's a really good show. Evil, that's another one that I liked. God, and there was another one too that was really messed up and weird. Like, it was weird, but it was good. And I can't remember what it's called now. I'll have to get it for my next time I'm on live to let you guys know what it was. Riverdale, Cosmic said. Flint, what was it? This show was really messed up and weird. It was about, like, crazy things. I can't even explain it. Gods and stuff. Oh, thank you, Jen Button, my darling. Thank you. So LJMD, because I know some of you guys out there do have a dresser full of lashes from sub boxes. I'm telling you, you've seen how easy that was. So easy. And this is like just your regular, like this is tough to get off because it's stuck there. Again, I would use a balm maybe to take it off. But yeah, I never had patience with lashes. If you were here, I swear to God, 4 years ago and seen me trying to struggle with lashes, I would get so mad when they came in my box because I never had time for them. Thanks, Melinda. Don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. Okay, they're gone. What a lovely person. Hey, I should have just said, Melinda, you can kiss my fat ass, my love. No worries, you didn't do anything. I just wanted to, because when someone comes on now that says something, I got to get time to report them. And once I do that, they're gone. Oh, The Crown was really good too. Great show. You never got into Riverdale, but you love Sabrina, Karina said. Covert Affairs is on Prime and is so good. Good night, Janet, love. Jen, you never tried lashes, but we'll have to rewatch to see me do them. Yeah, so what it was, Jen, I got this thing, and this is a long time ago. I got another one here that I've never opened. And I think I've had this one now well over a year, maybe even 2 years. I got it on Amazon. And it's called the Magic Adhesive Eyeliner Pen. And you can use it with magnetic lashes, which magnetic lashes are just a breeze to put on. They really are. I did it earlier with magnetic lashes, and then I took off the eyeliner, because it's an eyeliner, right? But it's a magic one. It's a sticky eyeliner, apparently. And then I just did it again with regular lashes. Okay, where are all these people coming from? We just got some assholes coming in now. Okay, they're going to go away. Yeah, I'm going to get going too now because obviously they're just a bunch of young kids being assholes, but they've been reported, so hopefully they go away. Yeah, so you can use it on magnetic lashes or any other kind of, thank you, Jen, my darling. You can use it, thank you, darling. You can use it on any lashes at all, right? Magnetic or regular lashes. I just used it on Makeup Geek Thanks, baby. I just use it on Makeup Geek lashes. And it's an eyeliner, but it's like a sticky eyeliner. Amazon, and it was so freaking easy. I put on lashes today with glue, which I don't do often. I don't wear lashes often at all, but I got a drawer full and I feel bad. So I tried to put on lashes today with glue, and legit 25 minutes. And it was just a struggle. Like the lash was coming up here. I couldn't get the stick down here. Oh, what a mess. I remember Ian calling me and I'm like, okay, I'm getting away from this. It's driving me crazy, right? But what I would suggest when you're taking off your lash, if you have an oil, maybe like a makeup remover that's oil-based or one of these balms, I would suggest getting a wipe and wiping that off first. Oh, my Lanta. These people have nothing better to do. Okay, so they're reported. These kids need to go away. Yeah, so that's what you do. You just wipe it off with your makeup balm. Okay, Andrea, for the next ones, just delete them right away. I think they're just young kids who have nothing better to do with their lives. That's all. And see how easy that was to come off? And I just lost my lash. But that's how easy it was to come off. Just with the balm there. I just pulled that one off. Because they say you're not supposed to pull off your lashes. That you should use some kind of a makeup remover to nicely take them off. And then use some kind of a makeup remover to get off the eyeliner. Which I'm going to make a mess now, but... Alright, everybody. So I'm going to get off only because I've been on almost 2 hours. And not because of the pain in the butts that's coming on my live here. Because they got nothing better to do with their time. They need to go to bed. It's past their bedtime. Little people, little children, go to bed. But anyway, have a good week, everybody. I'll see you on my next video. And hopefully our boxes start coming in this week because, you know, it's that time. It should be coming in this week, right? And yay, Ontario is open. Woohoo, well, kind of, almost. Have a good night, everybody. Love you, Jen Button. Mwah. Thank you so much, my love.